everyone, thank you for tuning in for another video review, and today I will be reviewing another San Diego Comic-Con 2015 convention exclusive by Gentle Giant Studios, this one being the Boba Fett prototype collectible mini bust. So every year Gentle Giant is just outstanding with their lineup of convention exclusives, whether it be WonderCon, Star Wars Celebration, or San Diego Comic-Con. This year, the other Star Wars pieces that Gentle Giant had were the Jumbo Droids R2-D2 and the Jumbo Droids Boba Fett, which I didn't purchase because I didn't purchase the C-3PO, which was available at Star Wars Celebration, and I'm not a huge fan of the Droids collection and would rather save my money for other Jumbo Kenner figures, either coming up or I haven't purchased quite yet. But I saw this mini bust and I said I had to have it. I have my other prototype Troopers and Macquarie mini bust and the deluxe Boba Fett from 2013, I believe it was. And then the other collectible I also purchased, or the exclusive, was the 3D printed Terminator mini bust that had your face, 3D scanned and pictured onto the bust, which will be coming in a few weeks, and I'll be sure to get a review for that as well. But today let's take a look at this Boba Fett prototype, and before we get into the piece, let's take a look at the packaging as I always do. So we have the generic Gentle Giant box as usual. The top says 2015 convention exclusive. We have a front image of the mini bust, and at the bottom we have the Star Wars logo, the Gentle Giant logo here, and just reading Boba Fett prototype collectible mini bust. On the side we do have another angle of the mini bust. And on the back here we have an image of Boba Fett in, the actual life figure person of Boba Fett, with a little bio right here, if I can get that into focus, and it's not too long, so I'll go ahead and read it. In 1978, Star Wars fans were introduced to an early prototype of the new character known as Boba Fett. Fett was rumored to be a super stormtrooper that saw the character designed to be an elite Special Forces Imperial trooper, better trained and equipped than regular foot soldiers. He sported sleek, all-white armor over an off-white jumpsuit and an assortment of exotic gadgets and weaponry, making him a formidable opponent. In the end, this concept was revised and Fett became the gritty rogue bounty hunter we all know today. And let me go down. Gentle Giant Limited proudly introduces the Boba Fett prototype mini bust, featuring polished white armor, unique blaster, and minute details. This digitally sculpted, hand-painted mini bust comes individually numbered with a matching certificate of authenticity. May the Force be with you. So I'm actually not quite sure if this is considered a Macquarie prototype, because the other prototypes we do get do say Macquarie. So I'm not quite sure if Macquarie specifically designed this or what the deal is with that. I need to brush up on my Macquarie history. And then just real quick, we do have the certificate of authenticity. This one is number 328 out of 750. And as always, we have the image of the figure on the back. And let's get a closer look at this figure, or at this mini bust, I should say. As the bio described, it's the beautiful all-white armor and the beautiful polished paint, all the minute details that are in this mini bust. And that's something that I absolutely love about Gentle Giant pieces, that even something that is so, I guess if you want to say monotone or monocolored such as this, it's basically all white with a few black features or a few red features. It's still just a standout piece for anyone's collection, because they make these white colors so vibrant and so clean and smooth and just outstanding that it's not just a white mini bust. We have the polished white here, we have the matte white with a little bit of, it seems to be grayish blue here. We have, I guess, a darker white tone here, we have the dirty white here. It's just so much going on in this piece. So let me flip that around as well. Not sure where to quite start, there actually is so much going on. So I'll start here at this arm. We do see his rocket, or the the little mini missile right there, and everything is just so superb. Everything is just so clean. I've never had a paint issue with Gentle Giant, and I don't really expect it to be one. And you can tell the different texture. You can even feel the different texture in the gloves from the armor and the under the jumpsuit and everything. Everything is just absolutely beautiful on this piece. Taking a look at the back to the cape, I guess if you want to say, or the little, the little towel that hanging out. It's, very dirtied up white, or maybe even a grayish color. And we do have this solid gray stripe that goes through. And that's another thing I love about Gentle Giant's mini busts, that even though they are solid pieces, they are, posed in one position, they sculpt them and design them to, be flowing. So you can see this cape is flowing around the back. All the wrinkles in his jumpsuit are just moving with his body. Even the pose that he's in, to make him looking one way and just posed and ready to attack, or, ready for his action. And all the bags resting on the base of it. It's just, just a superb design overall, no matter what piece you do get. And then taking a look at the backpack or the jetpack here, we do have the rocket that goes up at the top. We do have some nice dark or lighter gray, most like maybe brushed steel look to it at the top there. And even here you can feel the different textures. Here it's more of a, not a rough, but like a matte texture, and then the smooth polished here. And then these are all different. This one's smooth, but this one's more of a glossy finish to it. And working down, you see more of the details here, all the different designs that go on in it. Let me get that into focus as well. Let me get that closer for you all. Just seeing all the different designs. We see the blue, I guess the button here, and the red one on that side. And the blaster, or not the blasters, the propulsion, the engines, whatever you want to call them there. And then flipping around, we do see the pistol or the blaster in this pocket or this holster. And the cool thing is too, it does get cut off here. They didn't make it long enough, or it wouldn't fit all the way, or it would be hanging down from the base. So it's really cool that they were able to cut it off right there. Let me try to get that in the focus again. So it just cuts off right there, which is really cool that they're able to do that. And we have another bag right there. And looking at the arm, we do have the tube or the pipe that goes from the upper bicep into the forearm gauntlet. And some more different colors there. We have some red and blue, some gray. Looking at the bottom, just the different features right there. There we go. There's just really so much going on in this. I don't know if I've just opened my eyes lately to, Gentle Giant's pieces, or this really does have so much more detail. But there's just a lot going on this mini bust, even for something that, as I said earlier, is just so basic in the form of a prototype, but they really add a lot of detail. And then here we do have, I didn't notice before, a little, I guess like a red tube sticking out of the blaster with the, it's all mostly a black matte, a little bit of a rough texture. And we do have what seems to be a silverish base with some yellow, red, and blue buttons right there. And then turning around again to the front armor, we do have the glossy finish everywhere. Let me get a closer look at the helmet here. As you do see, we have the red and blue lights or buttons right there. We have his antenna that we are so prone to seeing. And everything is just so clean about this piece, and there's nothing wrong, there's nothing missing, there's nothing, no blemishes, no paint splatter. It's just such a superb piece, and I'm just so happy to have this in my collection yet again. Another amazing addition to the Gentle Giant and Star Wars collection. So I guess there you have it, folks. The Gentle Giant San Diego Comic-Con 2015 convention exclusive. Thank you all for watching. They did sell out at the show. I know PGM members were able to pre-order it and have it sent to them, or I don't think they could pick it up. But be on the lookout on their website. There may be a few that pop up here and there, or not. Best of luck, and may the force be with you hunting this on eBay or other retailer sites. So stay tuned. I am almost done with my San Diego Comic-Con coverage. I'll have more videos coming up, more exclusives to review, and be sure to like my Facebook page and follow my pages for contests, giveaways, and more upcoming news. Thank you again for the support, and we will see you later.